So today, we're diving into a tool that's, well, it's a bit of a game changer for anyone working in FileMaker. It's called Clipboard thing, and it claims to give you a real developer superpower. Let's find out if that's true. Okay, let me ask you something. If you're a FileMaker developer, you know this feeling, right? You've just built this amazing, complex script or a beautiful layout, and then you realize you have to make a change. Not just one change, a change everywhere. And that means you're stuck, right? You're clicking through endless script steps, hunting down every single instance of a variable, or just manually updating every object one by one by one. It is so tedious, it takes forever, and you just know you're probably introducing some tiny, impossible-to-find bug along the way. But what if you could just skip all that? What if you could bypass that whole manual nightmare? Well, that is exactly where this tool comes in, and believe me, it is a total game changer. So here's the secret sauce. Everything you copy in FileMaker, I mean everything, a script, an object, a field, it all has this hidden code behind it, this XML structure. This tool basically lets you peek behind the curtain. You can grab that XML, edit it just like it's a simple text file, and then stick it right back on your clipboard, supercharged and ready to go. And this is what that backstage actually looks like. Pretty cool, right? Over on the left, you've got a file explorer for all your saved snippets of code. And on the right, that's the main event, a powerful editor showing you the raw XML of whatever you just copied. This is basically your new command center for FileMaker development. Now, I know, looking at a screen full of XML might seem a little intimidating, but the real beauty of this tool is how simple it is to use. The main workflow is so straightforward, you'll have it down in like 2 minutes. Seriously. It's basically a 5-step mantra. Just remember this: copy, get, edit, set, paste. That's it. It's this simple little loop that unlocks some pretty incredible power. Let's break it down. Okay, so step 1. You're in FileMaker doing your thing. You select whatever it is you want to edit. A script, a button, you name it, and you just hit copy, just like you always do. Then you pop over to Clipboard thing and hit that big Get Clipboard button. And boom! Instantly, the XML for that thing you just copied shows up right in the editor. All right, now for the fun part. This is where the magic happens. You just edit that XML directly. You can use find and replace, type in new values, whatever you need to do. When you're happy with it, you just click Set Clipboard. And just like that, your new, improved code is on your clipboard, ready and waiting. And for the final step, you just go back to FileMaker and you hit Paste. That's it. Your updated object or script or whatever it was just appears with all of your changes applied perfectly. That's the whole workflow. Simple, right? Okay, so the workflow is ridiculously simple. But what can you actually do with it? This is where we get to the really good stuff. Let's talk about the actual superpowers this thing gives you. Okay, picture this. You've just duplicated a layout, and now you have to repoint every single field from, say, the invoice table to the sales slip table. You know the drill, right? Clicking on every single field. Ugh! Instead, you just copy the entire layout, do a quick find and replace in the XML, invoice for sales slip, and paste it back. A job that could take 10-15 minutes, it's now done in about 10 seconds. Or what about this one? We've all been there. You decide to change a variable name to make your code cleaner, maybe changing $n to $I inside a loop. In a really long, complicated script, that's a recipe for disaster. You're almost guaranteed to miss one. But with this, it's just a simple find and replace. Copy the script, get it, replace all instances of $n with $I, set it, paste. You're done. No mistakes. This is where it gets really interesting. You can do things that are literally impossible with the standard FileMaker interface. Check this out. You want a button icon that's bigger than the standard sizes FileMaker gives you? No problem. Just copy the button, find the icon size property in the XML, and just type in whatever number you want. 512 points? Go for it. You're no longer limited by the UI. And think about what this means for debugging and just understanding your own code. Let's say you need to find every single place a certain global variable is used across your entire solution. Instead of playing detective and hunting through script after script, you can just select all your scripts, copy them, and use the search function in the tool. It's like an instant, solution-wide search. But hold on, it's not just a fancy editor. Clipboard thing is designed to be way more than that. It's also a way for you to build your own personal, reusable code library. Let me show you what I mean. So anytime you create something you're proud of, A really clever script, a perfectly designed button, a complex custom function. Instead of letting it get lost, you just hit save. The tool then squirrels away the XML for that object as a neat little file right inside its own library. And what happens is, over time, you build up this incredible library of your own best work, all organized and ready to go. See that little filter bar at the top? That means you can find that amazing script you wrote 6 months ago in seconds. You just load it up, set it to the clipboard, and paste it straight into your new project. It's awesome. And for the real power users out there, just look at how deep this goes. We're not just talking about scripts and layout objects. It understands the XML for custom functions, fields, tables. Pretty much any core component of your FileMaker solution can be manipulated and saved this way. So, okay, we've seen what it can do. But let's take a step back. What's the big takeaway here? Why does a tool like this really matter if you're a serious FileMaker developer? Well, it really boils down to this. First, it's going to save you an unbelievable amount of time on all those tedious manual edits. Second, it slashes the number of errors you make because you're not doing repetitive tasks by hand. Third, it actually lets you be more creative by unlocking possibilities that are hidden in the regular interface. And finally, it helps you build a powerful, personal code library that will make you a better developer over time. And all of that, all those superpowers, come from this one single tool. It's one tool that's really designed to completely transform how you work, shifting you away from manual repetition and into a world of speed, precision, and power. You know, by giving you this direct line to the code behind the curtain, FM Clipboard thing does more than just make you faster. It actually makes you a more powerful and a more creative developer. So I guess the only real question is, are you ready to see just how deep that rabbit hole goes?